And there they go, off to the left. The Democratic Party moving even more in a liberal direction. It's really striking. Exhibit A, Hillary Clinton. She's coming out even to the left of President Obama on immigration reform. He may have granted an exemption from deportation to the under 30 so-called dreamers, younger people brought here illegally by their parents. Hillary Clinton wants to include their parents too, and she's accusing the Republicans of only wanting to give illegal immigrants second-class status. And there are other ways in which Hillary Clinton has also been moving to the left. Same-sex marriage, for example. She evolved. She supported it. Now she wants a constitutional amendment to make it the law of the land in all 50 states. And it's not just Hillary. New York Mayor Bill de Blasio getting some publicity and holding a press conference here in Washington for a 13-point progressive agenda, including such things as a $15 minimum wage, universal pre-kindergarten, and all of that. And who would you say is the biggest folk hero in the Democratic Party right now? Got to be Elizabeth Warren. In fact, Hillary seems to be running more in the Elizabeth Warren direction, even though Elizabeth Warren herself is not running. So what explains this? Now, partially this is the polarization of the parties, because the Republican Party has clearly edged to the right since the days when George W. Bush was president. Partially it's the wipeout that the Democrats suffered in the 2010 and 2014 midterm elections. Those, governors and senators and leading members of Congress who were of the more moderate variety, they're gone. They got wiped out. So it's a party mostly with liberal voices. And I suppose to some extent it matches a little bit of the cultural shift in the country. For example, more people supporting same-sex marriage. That matches up more now with the Democratic position. Immigration is a little trickier to figure out. Income inequality. Polls show that more Americans now are concerned about that. It's a natural issue for the Elizabeth Warren Democrats, and even some Republicans. Mitt Romney, Rand Paul have been talking about doing something about poverty and the growing gap between the rich and the poor. But here is the problem for Hillary Clinton. This may all sound great now. And she obviously doesn't have much serious opposition to the Democratic nomination, but she needs to get the liberal base excited about her, making them feel good about the woman who was not only Secretary of State, but who had pretty close ties to Wall Street when she was a senator, and who, of course, has been giving these big money speeches to corporate groups for so many years. But then she's going to find herself running in a general election where some of these very liberal positions may not play so well. So it's a little surprising to me to see the whole party in general, and Hillary Clinton in particular, moving to the left in such pronounced fashion right now. The question for the fall of 2016 is, could that come back to bite her?